So we made it to our 5-year birthday, or what I would like to think of as a liftoff, in terms of taking what we've built up to this point and really putting it into the next stage.
In the long run, it is more beneficial to have an insurance.
Sometimes it seems like the last option. You know, why should someone spend a couple of pennies on insurance if they need to buy food?
We take for granted in the developed world the capacity to buy an insurance policy that essentially spreads our risk over the entire pool of policyholders. That's not available to poor people in most parts of the world.
They need to continue their business, their everyday life, if an undesirable event just happens.
Access to insurance is a very vital service that, well, we and the insurers provide to the rest of the world to make sure that insurance becomes available to those who need it.
Let's say a quality product to the poor who really add value to their livelihood and protect them against risks, a protection which they would not have without that.
We strongly believe in the peer-to-peer formula.
A2ii is IEI's essential partner. One of the key work streams of association is implementation of standards, assessment implementation of standards. A2ii is working very closely with us on this subject.
You have to convince people that they have benefits, and they need to be very simple. It has to be very understandable. The small print, the complex insurance products, they don't really help when you want to have inclusion. We have simplified enormously. Our basic insurance policy is 1 page. Secondly, there has to be something that speaks to the need.
Definitely when we tell people about the need for insurance and which types of insurance they require, it has really helped the insurance market in Uganda.
We should also organize interaction programs and insurance literacy activities, and definitely they will be motivated through such activities.
And now we see the momentum that now we move from knowledge generation to implementation to impact.
Yes, we do. Colombia is a country that has a lot of population that is vulnerable, and we have a growing middle class. And after we started working with Access to Insurance Initiative, we have been able to develop a roadmap that I think will take us to, in the future, being able to offer the insurance products to those segments of the population that need it the most.
We are trying to teach our partners, notably our insurance industry. We are trying to tell them that they have to change their way of analyzing the market and try to understand the market and propose some products that are suitable, that suit people needs.
Going forward, I see the Access to Insurance Initiative taking on a much more significant role in how we as a standard-setting body are able to connect with our members and help them understand and observe the international standards that we set.
I think this idea is going to take off. I think it's really going to be groundbreaking and trend-setting. I think the other standard-setting bodies will look at the International Association of Insurance Supervisors and they'll ask themselves, why don't we have something like the Access to Insurance Initiative?
My dream or my hope is that insurance will become available to basically all people who need it.
It is a complex product, but I do hope that the Access to Insurance Initiative will be able to sort of open up this market.
So you have to have some inventiveness. You have to be willing to try out something. If it works, you proceed. If it doesn't work, it's been an experiment. You have to be willing to try things out and perhaps even make some mistakes.
I think the future very much remains in the DNA of Access to Insurance Initiative right now, that they are reactive, that they are listening to the needs of supervisors in helping them.
Future of insurance is very, very bright.
To address challenges coming up in the financial inclusion market and also help them to address capacity building issues.
Some people say that the standard setting is boring.
I'm definitely proud, yeah.
A2ii issue is we work from our heart.